having balls fly at your face is terrifying. What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. First and foremost, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, y'all. It's so close. I recently passed 79,000 subscribers and it's building every day. It's building every day. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, everything that you guys do to make this goal possible. Like, it just makes me feel so happy. It gives me like the warm and fuzzies because it's like, you like me, you really like me. Anywhoosins, like I said, just thank you guys so much and like, let's keep it going. I want to keep it rolling, bro. I really do feel like I can hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Like, I really do feel like it's an attainable goal. I don't feel like I've put too much on my plate. So I'm just gonna keep grinding and working towards it. Today, we are here to watch some Ice Cream Sandwich. You guys know he's one of my favorite animated content creators on YouTube. The title of this one is Sports 2, which I feel like we watched Sports 1 a little while back. If you did, I'm gonna link it like up here somewhere. And so yeah, I'm excited to see the sequel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Well, Bob, the weather is beautiful out here as we wait to see the main event. That's right, Sean. The birds are chirping, the sun is shining, and we're ready to see some awesome skateboarding tricks. Let's move over to our first competitor.
This is terrifying. Oh. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see if he can recover. Look at this guy. What do you think when you see him? Uncool? Somewhat unsightly? Blue shirt? It's tragic. This was me when I was younger. Not me now, but when I was younger.
Okay.
When I was younger, I became very influenced by the Tony Hawk Pro Skater video games. They were awesome.
They were
tricks,
they were
the
dope.
Characters, the Neversoft logo intro. Gross. I thought skateboarding was so cool. Yeah. So I thought, if I became a skateboarder, then I would be cool. I mean, what could go wrong? Just get a skateboard, sign up for some classes, then I'm cool. It's easy.
Wait, did they have skateboard classes? Because I definitely would have taken those as a kid. As a kid, there were like some neighborhood kids that I hung out with and they all knew how to skateboard and I was just so jealous. I was so jealous. I wanted to learn how to skateboard, but also I was really afraid of falling. And it seemed like they fell a lot. And I skateboarded like down my friend's driveway once and like went into the street and didn't know how to stop. And then I crashed into a car. And after that, I just was like, nope, it's not for me. That's not for me. But I was always really enamored with the people who could skateboard.
Oh, and plus, my parents were willing to do anything to get me out of the house.
Nah.
They agreed. On the first day of class, the instructor gathered all the kids around to set expectations. And he talked about the simplest trick that we would be starting with, which was the ollie. He explained how to do the ollie and how to approach the trick. And then he said to not expect to get it right away because it took him a year to get it down. A year? I want to learn how to do the cool video game thing.
Right.
Put an actual effort into a craft or skill over a long period of time. I have respect for people who put effort into their craft, but it takes me forever to learn things. It took me 3 semesters of taking Algebra 1 to finally not fail it. So learning how to do an ollie is going to take like
a long time. Like a long time.
This is going to take too long. I don't want to learn the jump move. I'm not going to spend my time learning the jump move. I'm going to go learn by myself.
No.
What's wrong with a little initiative, right? So I get up on a quarter pipe, and I set up to drop in. Ooh,
Yeah.
I got the wind knocked out of me, and then quit skateboarding. It might not be a noble thing to quit at the very first sign of effort or pain, but I think about it, and if I did continue to skateboard, I most certainly would have come out with way more brain damage than I already do, so probably for the best.
Skateboarding is so difficult, and for those of you who make skateboarding look easy, like, kudos to you, because it's not. It is not easy. You think it's just you go, you can't see me, but I'm kicking, like the Lupe Fiasco song, kick, push, push, kick, push, coast, and away they rode. Anyway, the point is, y'all, you think it's just the kick and the push, but the coast is hard. Okay? The coast is hard. And then, like, it's only easy if you're on straight, flat ground with no bumps or rocks or cracks. And where does that exist at exactly? Nowhere. Exactly. It's impossible.
Hey, buddy! What do you think about dodgeball? Well, I think that...
Oh!
I love dodgeball because mostly it's just easy fun that anybody can enjoy. Like that guy over there.
Yeah.
You don't have to be good at all to play and have a good time. And I am certainly not good.
So
except
violent.
for one time, I was untouchable. It was during a college dodgeball tournament. My friends and I signed up for fun, but unfortunately, the first team that we were paired up with was really good. They were like the best dodgeball players I have ever seen. They had team organization and were really strong to boot. They were throwing balls like cannons.
Yeah.
We hardly stood a chance. So the games were best of 5, and we had already lost 2 games at this point. And on the 3rd game, I ended up being the last man standing. If we lost this, we were done.
You were out. I always hate that, like, in a competition when it's the best of 5 and you lose the first 2, because you're like, now I gotta thug it out. Now I gotta come in clutch in the last 3. And how often does that really happen? I can't make no mistakes for the next 3 games? That's ridiculous. I feel that way in Tekken all the freaking time. All the time.
So it becomes clear at this point that this isn't for fun anymore. I need to win.
It's life or death.
And also, survive. When they saw I was the last man standing, they signaled to each other some kind of play. Like they had formations? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
What is he doing? 2 of them started winding up, and one of them was going down the center. I knew exactly what was happening. It was some kind of cage maneuver. Avoiding the 2 balls on either side of me will draw me towards the center, which lines me up to be hit. Not on my watch.
What if you just lay down?
Dodge their attack. Now if I can return the offense and keep dodging, I can pick them off one...
Damn,
they caught the ball, and I was out. Was I only untouchable in that moment? Not for other parts of the game. Yes. Will I ever pull that off again? No. Is it awesome?
He got the ball.
Yeah. You would think because I was able to do that I'm like locked into the Matrix and could dodge all incoming ball-shaped threats. I wish. This one time in high school gym class, we were all outside playing some soccer. The other team had a pretty big power player, big for his age and ready to rumble. Our team had me, smaller, aerodynamic, wiggly.
I feel like the wiggly is the key part of this.
I was feeling pretty competitive and I didn't want to let the ball pass me. So I was committed to being the best defense on our team. And I was doing a great job. I was constantly returning the soccer ball to the other side of the field. At one point, I see their power player tee up the ball. I felt like getting in the way of this one's gonna be dangerous. He's a big guy.
But
big
you did it anyway.
But I wanted to win. I had competitive brain. So I get in the way. It was a really meaty kick. I feel dizzy. I couldn't hear things for a second. I gotta sit down. You're sitting down. Abraham Lincoln. The power player felt really bad about it and apologized. I told him he didn't need to apologize.
Right.
By golly, did I think I was going to the other side for a second there. I sat on the sidelines for a bit as the game kept going, and eventually, I am feeling better and get back into the game. I am so sorry. Please, there is no need to apologize. These things happen all of the time, Mr. Lincoln.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh my gosh. I'm like tearing up. This is so funny to me. Maybe this isn't the sport for you. Maybe contact sports aren't your forte.
I decided that I'm not going to play anymore, and the teacher was fine with that.
Understandable.
So I don't know why I was able to dodge balls like a grandmaster dodgeball player, but I couldn't survive a soccer game. Maybe it was a fluke. Who knows? All I know is if you sit inside on your computer all day, you cannot get hit by ball. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Thanks for watching. Go long.
That was so freaking funny. That was really hilarious. You guys know I was homeschooled, so I obviously didn't really have a lot of opportunities to participate in team sports. But my dad and I did used to go to the park a lot. and we used to play frisbee, or we had these little like Velcro mitts and then like balls that could stick to them. And then we had Nerf footballs. We used to throw Nerf footballs all the time. And obviously this was all before I was getting my nails done, so there's no risk or anything like that. But one time my dad and I were playing freaking frisbee, and he threw the ball and I was ready. I was on it, and that frisbee hit me smack in the fucking face. It hit me smack in the face. I went, oh. And immediately crumpled to the ground. My dad is horrified. He feels so bad. But also at the same time, he's just like, why didn't you, like, why were your hands back here and why was your face in front of your hands? And I can't answer that question for you, okay? I don't know what my thought process was, but that frisbee hit me like directly in the face. Like, it caused a little cut on my nose that bled. It was a lot. I'm trying to think. There are a couple other times when the Nerf football got thrown, hit me in the face or the stomach. It wasn't like hard, it's a Nerf ball, that's not gonna hurt. But it's just one of those things where like, I definitely learned to get better because I did not like getting hit in the face. Having balls fly at your face is terrifying, and you can take that whichever way you want. Anywhoozins, thank you guys so much for watching the video with me. I had a fantastic time. I hope you did as well. Don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, ho biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.